Hey there, I'm Michael Williams, your island chef. Welcome to Threshold House. We're about to head inside to meet Jasmine so she can tell us everything that happens with the Threshold Housing Society. Let's go find her. Hello, Jasmine.
Hi.
So nice to see you.
So nice to see you.
I am super excited to find out what's going on here. It sounds like you guys have an incredible program and lots to talk about.
Yeah, welcome to Threshold Housing Society.
Thank you.
This is Threshold House.
Yeah.
It is one of our 4 homes.
Okay.
This house here houses 8 co-ed youth.
Okay. So living here full time, there's 8
all the
kids
bedrooms
under your
are
care.
Yeah, all the bedrooms are upstairs.
Okay.
It's a communal home, and so there's a shared living room, there's a shared kitchen.
Yeah. I like the sound of the kitchen.
Yeah.
That's what I'm all about.
Awesome.
Yeah.
First, let's go check out the living room.
Okay. That sounds fantastic. Wow, it's super cozy in here. I love it.
Yeah, this is a space where all the youth get together.
Yeah.
They can watch TV, they can listen to music, they can read books.
Yeah.
Here in this house, you'll find quotes on the wall. You'll find a place where the youth have truly made it their own.
Right.
Given this quilt on the wall here, at Threshold, we have a tradition. Each youth that comes in, they're gifted with a quilt.
Okay.
They're created by anonymous quilters in the community.
Wow, that sounds awesome. So they get this lovely cozy quilt that they get to snuggle with at night and have as their own as soon as they come into the program.
Exactly, and no matter where they go and when they graduate, they get to keep it and call it their own.
Yeah.
And this quilt here on the wall represents all the incredible people that helped make this home happen in 2016 by being generous donors.
Right, so this home was born in 2016 because of all of these people here.
Exactly.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
I see Camosun College. I see...
We got Coast Capital Savings.
Coast Capital Savings, fantastic. You've even got my sisters up here, the Sisters of St. Anne. I cater for them all the time. That's such a lovely group of women.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're incredible.
Oh, they are. They're so great. We've got some more touring to do, do we?
Yes, for sure. Do you want to go sit down?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
So, 8 youth living here in this home. How did they end up here? Where did they come from, and why are they in your program?
Yeah, so in our community, on any given night, there are over 150 youth experiencing homelessness.
150 youth.
Yeah, with countless more couch surfing, still living in unhealthy and unstable housing situations, and often going hidden.
Yeah.
This is a homeless group that often is considered hidden homelessness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because these youth are still attending high school.
Right. Still seemingly leading a normal life, a normal, healthy, balanced life, but maybe not.
On the outside, right?
Yeah.
Still in class.
Yeah.
Still attending post-secondary.
Yeah.
But not having a stable, safe place to call home.
Yeah. Wow, that's tough.
Yeah, so many of these youth are coming to us because they're aging out of foster care.
Okay.
So in British Columbia, when you're aging out of foster care, it's at the age of 19.
Yeah. And what happens then? You're on your own after that, pretty much?
So you lose your supports to housing.
Yeah.
You lose your social worker.
Yeah.
You lose your foster home.
Yeah.
And so on your 19th birthday, whether you're ready or not, you're aging out of care.
Right. And you have to be a responsible adult.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Which is so difficult to do at the age of 19 when you've never had the experience to be able to build those skills to create yourself a foundation, a grounded place to call home.
I mean, when I think back to when I was 19, me and my friends, I can think of so many examples where, something didn't work out, I've just lost my job, and I'm just going to go back home for a while. That's what I've experienced. That's what a lot of my friends have experienced. And, these are people coming from, balanced, let's say, stable, steady homes. So I can only imagine how tough it would be to just be done. 19, you're out, like there's no nothing to come back to. That's a tough place to be.
Yeah, exactly. So the beauty of our program is that youth have a place that they can call home.
Yeah.
We not only provide safe housing, but as well as support services and a sense of community.
Right.
So in our program, as soon as youth enter,
Yeah.
they're paired up with a caseworker.
Okay.
They can begin and start right away working on 5 goals that they would like to see.
Yeah.
Happen, whether that's finishing up high school, whether that's getting a job,
Okay.
completing a training,
Yeah.
that could be volunteering,
Yeah.
or that could even be gaining their ID and filling out the
Right.
forms that are necessary to start that process.
Okay.
It can also look like getting access to counseling. A big priority in our program is helping youth work on their mental health.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. It's something that there's been a lot more awareness into these days. I know, like I went through my struggles when I was that age with depression and anxiety and all kinds of stuff. And there was no even talk about that being a thing. Whereas we're in a different situation now where there's a lot more awareness there. So that's fantastic that you guys are able to kind of facilitate and foster that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
In our program, they're getting the support from a caseworker, like I mentioned,
Yeah.
but also our mental health navigator who is available in crisis situations.
Okay,
And
yeah.
they can also lean on the house supervisors who are here during the day
Yeah.
if they do need someone to lean on.
This picture you're painting here for me, what I'm hearing is you are giving people that are in really tough situations the chance, a much higher percentage of a chance to be successful.
Yeah, exactly.
And lead, a successful kind of normal, fun, passionate, all kinds of opportunities that they can kind of go down and have that they maybe wouldn't have if they were just kind of kicked out of the system at the age of 19 or whatever their circumstance is.
Exactly.
That's
So
amazing.
for many, their first experience of homelessness is before the age of 25.
Yeah.
And so we truly believe that we're preventing adult homelessness.
Right, which is a massive problem. We all know
Yeah.
that. It's just gotten so worse, especially here in Victoria.
Yeah, but also changing the trajectory of these youth lives so
Yeah.
that they're going on and they are able to live a healthy and sustainable
Yeah.
life.
That's amazing. Yeah, you guys are doing some pretty cool work here. So, we've kind of got a picture of this house, but this isn't the only house under your umbrella, is it?
No, we actually have 2 more homes in Oak Bay. We have a home for male identifying youth, as well as a 4-plex, which is considered a mid-step between our independent suites and the communal homes.
Yeah.
It's a 4-plex where youth can live there with a roommate and really practice the skill of sharing their space and building a healthy peer relationship.
Okay.
As well as in Vic West, we have a home for female identifying youth,
Yeah.
which is also a communal space
Yeah.
with a house supervisor
Right.
and a place that youth can simply call home.
That is incredible. And so beyond those 4 homes, you still have a further 10, I think you said?
Yes, so we have 10 individual independent suites
Yeah.
that we consider part of our Scattered Housing for Youth program.
Okay.
They're independent suites where youth can live on their own,
Yeah.
still accessing our program. So they
Right.
still get access to the pantry
Yeah.
with the shared food.
Yeah.
They still get access to a caseworker and the
Right.
house supervisors if they would like to still chat with them. And in that space, they get to navigate the responsibilities of building an incredible relationship with their landlord.
Right.
They get to practice what it means to be a good tenant.
Yeah.
But
Adulting.
yes,
They get to learn how to be an adult, right?
exactly.
With a little bit of a safety net on the other side, just in case they need a bit of guidance or help. And
That's exactly what it is.
it's a great transition.
Yes, and also a great chance for them to also know their own rights
Yeah.
as a tenant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are all these things that, people with healthy, great parents around them would have access to. You guys are providing that. You're, continuing on the guidance that these young people need to be successful.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It honestly takes an entire village.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Community is huge. And, homelessness in general is such a huge problem. And you guys are right at the cusp where these people are on the border, on the edge of going down one road or another, and you're helping guide them to a fantastic start in life.
Yes.
Yeah, that's amazing. You've done a pretty good job of painting the picture of what's happening in this house and what Threshold Housing Society is doing. It sounds incredible. You got a pretty rewarding job, I imagine.
Thanks.
You know, beautiful home here, very comfortable. You've got 8 youth living. We've seen a nice, comfortable living room. This is a beautiful dining room where I see people getting together. Is there anything else you want to show me before I get into the kitchen?
Yeah, let's go see where all the barbecues happen.
Right on. So this is a beautiful space. I would love to cook a barbecue here one day and feed your whole crew. You think we could organize that?
Oh yeah, we would love that.
All right, well let's talk about that another day. But what a great space, Gary Oaks, nice little garden, great patio here for a barbecue. You know, you've got 8 youth in this house. How many in the program at any given moment?
Yeah, so we have a capacity of 35.
Okay.
And a long wait list.
Okay, yeah.
You could only
imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, I think I'm just trying to imagine how things run. I imagine donations are massive to you guys.
They're massive.
Yeah.
It's how we're able to do what we do.
Yeah.
It's through the support of our community, whether that's donating home furniture, becoming a monthly giver, or even sponsoring an event.
Yeah. Incredible. So, you know, if someone was touched, moved by what we've been talking about here, how would they do that? How would they contribute? How can they help?
For sure. So simply, they can simply go to thresholdhousing.ca/donate and help provide a brighter future today.
That is incredible. Yeah. You know what is, so one of the reasons I'm here was to talk with you and kind of gather some information, but you know, I'm a chef and I've come to do some cooking today. I understand Lindsay's waiting for me in the kitchen. I'm going to do a little bit of cooking on a tight budget. So thank you so much for everything you've informed us on, taught us, and it's time for me to go get cooking.
Thank you.
Yeah. So my steel cut oats are ready to go. Have you ever made steel cut oats before?
I've never made them on the stove like this.
Okay.
I'm a real quick oats kind of human, you know?
Right. You know, so here's the thing. I'm against quick oats.
Yeah.
They're you know, in terms of the hierarchy of oats, they're a lot lower on the totem pole than the steel cut oats. These are the least processed, most nutritious, best bang for your buck you can get.
Cool.
And it starts in the bulk aisle, right here. So bulk steel cut oats, it's as unprocessed as it gets.
Cool.
And you know, it takes a little bit more forethought to cook them because they do take a little while to cook.
Gotcha.
The best way to cook them is, now in terms of ratios, 1 part oats, 4 parts liquid. You can use any kind of milk or even water. And what I like to do is cook them, you know, the night before, or make a big batch of them and just keep them in the fridge to warm up. Let them simmer. So we'll combine our milk and our oats. You know, bring it up to a boil, let it simmer for a couple of minutes, and then turn the heat off. Throw a lid on and just let it sit for a few hours. It slowly absorbs the rest of that liquid, and then when it comes time to heat up your oats, that's all you need to do. You just heat them up. So you can have a big whack of them in the fridge, ready to go.
So easy.
Yeah, throw it into a pot, add some heat to it. That's your instant oats.
Amazing. That seems like a really affordable and filling option.
It really is. And you know what? Like, you have a bowl of steel cut oats in the morning, and it carries with you for hours and hours. You're not left hungry, you know, half an hour later, like maybe you would be with the instant oats. So it's a much better option.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my go-tos for sure.
Yeah.
And something the kids around here, I see them making as well.
Oats.
It's something we get in our pantry every week from our donations.
Right,
so,
which is great.
Totally.
But if you want to kind of step it up a little bit, steel cut oats from the bulk aisle, super awesome. And we can just kind of spice it up a little bit here. I've got some apples that I've fried in butter, finished off with a little bit of cinnamon. Let's get that in there. You can see I've roasted them nicely.
Yeah, nice color. It smells so good.
Once you hit that cinnamon in the pan, it really comes to life. Would you like to try?
I would love that.
All right.
Yeah. It seems like a great way to start your day.
It really is. Let's give it a try. It's been a little while since I've had oatmeal. I've been missing it. This is
likewise.
Yeah, totally.
I think I'll be bringing this back in.
So, that's one quick and simple way to fuel your body, get all of those essential, you know, protein, fat, carbs, vitamins, minerals. You're really, you know, the potency of that is amazing. So steel cut oats are a great way to go.
And only a handful of ingredients too. Like, it's pretty easy to put together.
Totally. Now, another fantastic way to sustain yourself is black beans. So these little beauties are nutritional powerhouses. And you know, again, hitting up the bulk aisle as opposed to buying canned, you can save a ton of money. So buying a can of black beans is going to cost you anywhere from $1 to $3, whereas this entire bag costs $4. And we could probably get about 8 cans worth of black beans out of this bag buying it bulk. So
that's a great tip.
Yeah, it's so much more affordable. And the same thing as the oats, it just takes a little bit of forethought. You need to remember to soak your beans, right? So night ahead of time, just before you go to bed, you know you're going to be cooking some beans the next day. Soak them, right? And then you cook them until they're tender, and that's where we're at here. So now we want to flavor these up a little bit. Do you want to chop some onion and garlic for us?
I would love to.
In the meantime, I'm going to get us a fresh frying pan.
Well, I am no stranger to cutting onions. No tears here.
That's awesome. And you know what? I can already see you know how to cut onions because you do it just like I do. Cut the top and the bottom off, cut it in half, and then peel off that skin. It's so much easier to peel once you cut it in half.
True, true. Keep all your fingertips that way.
Yeah. We'll gather up your compost for you.
Thank you. So would you like a small dice, medium dice?
Let's go medium.
Large dice?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Let's go medium.
I do it all.
I'm going to get this pan warming up. So butter is my go-to. I love butter. And you know, when you're cooking on a budget, you want to get bang for your buck. And I feel like you get good nutrition out of butter relative to the cheap, crappy oils. So butter's where I'm going to go, where we're going to go.
Awesome.
To flavor up our beans here. You can go ahead and throw those onions right in the pan.
Here we go.
That's probably good. We'll save the rest of those onions for another time.
Will do.
You want to chop up a little bit of garlic as well?
I would love to.
Right on, yeah. So we're just gonna get some garlic going as well, nice big slices. And all we're trying to do here is bring some flavor and pizzazz to our beans. Now, in terms of the beans, I mentioned I soaked them overnight. Drain that water off.
Yeah.
That gets rid of some of the gassy components that are inherent in beans. Minimizes the damage a little bit.
Good to know.
Yeah, and then
tips.
fresh water, bring them to a simmer and just cook them until they're soft.
Okay.
I added in a little bit of salt and a little bit of dried oregano just to bring some flavor. You can add other aromatics into the beans while they're cooking, like onions and celery and carrots if you like.
Cool.
Or just keep it simple. And once they're cooked, at that point we're going to take them and, as I said, incorporate them into a dish and play with them in a couple different ways. So I think we're good there. Yeah, okay, extra garlic, I'm never going to say no.
Yeah, nobody.
So let's fire that all in with the onions. As you can see, we've got some good color going on the onions already here.
Yeah.
Nicely
Smells so good.
caramelized. That garlic, we'll maybe give it, just a couple minutes to get going here, and then we'll add in our beans. So I imagine your role here, you spend a little bit of time in the kitchen here. Is that true?
On a good day, for sure.
Yeah?
Some of my favorite days are definitely here in the kitchen. What I do here as the house supervisor is I'm the daily point of contact for the youth. So that can be so many things, from getting to appointments to getting to school to, on a great day, like
cooking some beans?
Being in the kitchen and cooking beans.
Yeah.
Cooking some oats.
Yeah.
Yeah, playing with some new recipes,
Right
going to
on.
the grocery store, doing a shop.
Yeah.
Talking about budgeting. Those are all some of the things I do
Lots
on a daily
of great
basis.
life skills. So you're
Exactly.
kind of the direct contact liaison for these people.
Exactly,
and
yeah.
You've got a very important role.
Yeah, and it's fun too.
Yeah, you know what? Like, your role, you're working with these youth at such a critical time in their lives. That's really special, and I imagine really rewarding.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's crucial to have somebody they can rely on every day.
Totally.
Just somebody who they know is going to show up for them every single day.
Yeah,
in whatever way
learning how to
they
be an
need.
adult is not easy.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think part of what I do is mentorship as well. So
Right.
being that adult that's here every day and walking with them through whatever they're going through.
Spectacular. So as you can see, beautiful happening there. Get some beans going. Our beautiful cooked beans, a little bit of salt, a little bit of oregano, helping flavor things. Oregano from the bulk aisle as well,
Awesome.
if need be. You want to grab a little bit of tomato sauce?
Yeah, sounds good. How much would you like in there?
Just enough to get things flowing a little bit.
You say when.
That's good.
Awesome.
Perfect. So, already, we've done it. This could be a dish, right? Just like that. We could take this in some different directions too, though. We've got our beans. I've got some rice cooked here, right? So we could take that classic combination of beans and rice, the complete protein, right? That's everything you need. Use the rice, the beans, throw it into a tortilla, roll it up, pour a little bit more tomato sauce on top, sprinkle some cheese.
A little enchilada going.
Throw it in the oven, enchiladas, exactly. Maybe we saute up some cabbage. So all of these things are
cabbage rolls.
Inexpensive. Yeah, totally. Yeah. That's brilliant.
Put it on scrambled eggs.
Yeah. If maybe you don't want the tortilla.
Yeah.
A little bit of cabbage roll action with the beans and the rice. Totally. So super easy to bring in lots of great flavor and incorporate all of the vitamins and minerals and nutrition you need on a tight budget.
Definitely.
Right? Yeah.
And you can get a few meals out of there too. Like that's a good amount of food.
Absolutely.
Beans are so filling. So.
Yeah, totally. So, Lindsay, I was speaking with Jasmine earlier about how, you guys rely so heavily on fundraising.
Yeah, we do. At the beginning of every holiday season, annually we have a winter carnival in Bastion Square.
Okay, this sounds like fun.
Yeah, so it's a full day in the square of like crafts and decorating cookies, meeting Santa, listening to live music.
Okay.
Everything by donation.
Yeah.
And that's something we do every holiday season.
Sounds like
it's a big one of our
incredible
ways we get some funds coming in.
Right. Yeah, a little bit of exposure and get some money coming
in. Bringing the community
together. Fun way to do it. Absolutely.
Totally.
Sounds amazing. You know what? I'll make sure I'm there.
You should bring the family. It's a really fun day.
Totally.
Yeah.
I think this one needs a little bit more cheese. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. Jasmine, are you hungry?
Yes.
All right, that's for you.
Oh, thank you.
I was just learning about your fantastic carnival. Lindsay was telling us all about it. So that's
It's the Shine a Light on Youth Homelessness Winter Carnival.
Right.
Every winter in Bastion Square.
Yeah, it sounds like such a blast. I'm going to make an effort to come out. You know what? If you want more information, thresholdhousing.ca. There's all kinds of wonderful stuff to learn, to contribute, to help out. If you want the details on today's recipes, countrygrocer.com. They're there for you along with hundreds of others. Thanks for being with us and see you next time.
Country Grocer.